Hi, kindergartners, writing workshop. We're going to talk about lists again today. The day before we introduced lists, and today I'm actually going to show you a list that I made up. Okay? Yeah, so let's take a look. Things I can do to make the world better. So we talked about that as our topic yesterday of our list. And then I sort of pointed to my lines on my paper, and I sort of talked about how I was going to make a list of things that you could do. So I want you to notice, what did I do for my list? Well, first of all, I didn't follow the lines on my paper. Do you know why? They were too far apart, and I wasn't going to be able to do much writing on it. So I kind of used it as a guideline, but I wrote like 2 lines on one line. The other thing that I put today that I didn't talk about yesterday was, can you see it? What do you think I put over here that I didn't have on here before? I numbered my list. So I have 1, use less water. 2, use less paper. 3, don't use plastic water bottles. So these are all different things that you can do to make the world better, and these are things that I'm going to do to try to make the world better. So notice I have a couple of blank spots. I need to think of 2 more things that I can do to make the world better. You know what? I can think of one thing right now. Let me find a marker. Another thing that I can do is turn out lights when I'm not in the room. Let's see if that will fit here. Turn out lights when I leave. Okay? So that's another thing I want to remember to do. So here's your topic. Let me move over here. What can you do to make the world better? What are you going to put on your list? Think about it, and then I want you to do some writing. One quick thing before we leave, if anybody has a letter for Earth Day, which is actually April 22nd. So here I have a letter going out, April 22nd. This is Dear Mr. Yee. Mr. Yee is our school board representative, and my letter says, when I think about climate change, I feel sad. We must use less plastic. And then I'm asking him to do something. I'm saying, what will you do to help? Sincerely, Mrs. Glick. What's your letter going to say? I'm going to send this to Mrs. Moore so that she can send it on to the district and Mr. Yee. So you have 2 options for writing today. You could write another letter, and you could make a list of things that you're going to do to make the world better. Happy writing!